Hi there, so I wanted to do a really cheap and easy makeup look that absolutely anyone can afford to do using really cheap products that you can get in drugstores, in pennies, all around the place. So if you want to see how I got this look, please stay tuned. Now this is Catrice Photo Finish Foundation. I literally only bought this today. It costs $6.99 for the bottle, and that's what it's like. It's so super thick. So pop a couple of pumps onto the hand, and I'm using this buffing brush by Real Techniques, and we're just gonna pop this on. Okay, now we're going to leave that for a while and let it kind of dry in a bit. I don't like to put my powder on straight away because I find your skin absorbs a lot of the moisture from the foundation, and if you go powdering it straight away after it absorbs the water, your face is just going to be cakey, so I like to leave it for a little bit and move on and do something else while we're waiting. We're going to do eyebrows now. This is the only eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using for this. This is a super cheap eyeshadow palette from Sleek. You can get these up in like Superdrug. I think some pharmacies down south, like southern parts of Ireland, do sell them as well. I haven't seen any, but I got this up in Belfast. This is the palette. It's all mattes. It's a lovely palette. It is the Eye Divine Ultra Mattes V2. I absolutely love this palette. It's great. I mixed together the black and the brown. As you can see, I've been using it for quite a while. Mixed together the two colours, and it gives me a perfect black, but not like uber black, because even if you have black hair, you don't want your eyebrows to be like super black because it just stands out too much. So I mix a little bit of brown with it, and I use this end of this is a double-ended brush I got in H&M. I use this end to mix it, and then this end I use to I use both to apply it, but I use this end for the more precise applications. And you see I use this for the bulk of the brow. Especially for a day look. If I was doing this for a night look, I might add a little bit of water or a gel line to this, and so I could get a more precise line and do a more dramatic eyebrow. But this is just a day look, so we're just basically filling in the brows. And then I like to brush them through with a spoolie just to make sure that they are nice and even and take out any extra powder that might be sitting on them. Next up, and I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but when I'm using this blusher, I like to put it on before my powder. This is by NYC. It's a really nice blusher. It's in New York. It's in West Side Wine, and it's a lovely colour, but the only thing is it's very powdery and it needs a lot of build up, and I feel when you powder your face and put this on, you end up with a very powdery looking cheek. So I think you're better off putting this on before you powder, and then powder over it if you need to, which you don't really need to because it is quite powdery, so you don't really need to set it too much. It also means the colour kind of stands out a bit better because it clings to the foundation instead of clinging to the powder, where when it clings to the powder it just doesn't come up quite as nice. So you want a good bit on the apples. Next off, I'm going to powder. Now this is Stila, and I know we're doing cheap, and Stila generally isn't cheap, but this one I got 3 boxes of these for $1.49 in deals a few months back. So for me, it is cheap, and it's really good. So if you were lucky enough to be in deals a few months back and get these, then bravo, because it's good stuff. So we're going to powder the face. Now this powder is a very yellow toned kind of powder, so it can look a bit yellow if you are pink toned. It can look a little bit too yellow, but I'm quite neutral, so it doesn't look too bad on me. That's powder, easy peasy. All I used was a big fluffy brush by Sigma. I do love this brush, but I've had it for a couple of years and it still sheds, so it's kind of driving me a bit nuts. Next off, eyes. This kind of peachy colour, and put it all over the lid. And then I'm going to mix the peach with a little bit of the white just to get a nice light peach, and that will go up to the brow bone, because you don't want white up to the eyebrow, especially this one. This one's quite a strong white. So mix it with the peach so that it kind of blends it nicely. A crease brush, a pencil brush, and we're going to use just the brown. And we're just going to cut the crease, pretty easy, nothing too dramatic. This is just a day look, so we don't want too much. See, cut the crease, easy peasy. I know that looks crazy, but we're going to blend it. Just want to get both sides cut, and then we'll go. And this is probably one of my favourite looks to do. It's one of the looks that I wear more than pretty much anything, because I just love the kind of 50s style and the 60s, and when you do it more dramatic it's a bit more 60s. So we're just going to blend, blend, blend. This is the Essence Gel Liner. I love this eyeliner. This costs about $3.99, and I swear it's as good as MAC Fluid Liner or any other product. It does dry out quite fast and quite easily, so you might want to get a Duraline or a mixing fluid. You can get them from MAC, you can get them from Mask, you can get them from Inglot. So I'm taking this on a Maybelline New York eyeliner pencil. This came free with the gel eyeliner that I got. The Maybelline gel eyeliner was really good as well. So we are going to go in and just do a flick type eyeliner, easy peasy. Now we're going to drag the flick out. And then I like to set this as well, just to make sure it lasts all day. So again, we're going for our sleek palette, and just take the black colour. This is an angled brush from Real Techniques. We're just going to set that eyeshadow. I also love to take, sometimes if I'm going out and I want to do this look and make it a little bit glitzy, I take Android pigment by Il Mask, and it is like a glitter pigment, and this sticks to it and it just makes it, it's like a black kind of glittery pigment, and it just looks really, really nice, and it just makes this look kind of translate into night and a little bit more glamorous. But for this we're just using a matte black just to set it. Next off, we've got this Catrice Volume Plus Mascara. I got this today as well when I was getting my Catrice foundation, and this was in the half price section. I got this for $1.50, which is pretty good. Catrice mascaras generally are about $4.99. I think they have a few that are $3.99. But I love a bargain, so I decided to pick this up and try it, seeing as now I can use proper mascaras again instead of only using hypoallergenic. So we're just going to give this a go. find these curved brushes are great for getting right into the inside and right out to the outside. I find the straight brushes can be a bit awkward because you have to actually tilt it in, and then you can end up getting right in the middle of on the inside of your eye. You get a little black splodge. Now onto lips. I wanted to stay cheap, and this is the cheapest thing I have, so I thought we'd just go for an Essence lip liner. I really like these lip liners. They're really rich and really creamy, and I often wear them as a lipstick without putting anything over them. So this one is in the nude, number 11. They're like not even €2. I think they're like $1.50. And you don't even have to line, just start filling them in. Because this is just a day look, it's perfect. We just want a nice natural lip. If you wanted to vamp it up, you could put some lip gloss over it. But seeing as we're going cheap and cheerful, that'll do perfect. So that is it for my cheap and cheerful, simple and easy makeup look. None of these products cost me over €7. I think the most expensive one was about €7. That would be the foundation, and the eyeshadow palette worked out at about €7. So that's it. Super cheap products, really good quality, really nice look, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see a review of the Catrice products that I did, I'll link that below so you can check it out, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!